There are cars that get you from point A to point B, and then there's cars like the new Mercedes-Benz E-Class, where the journey is the point.
But if I'm honest, this is not my kind of car. I like my sedans fast and sharp. This is long and wafty. This is a car for people like that gentleman right there.
I feel like Denzel, yeah, the equalizer, but I ain't saving nobody, but I'm a real survivor.
Time is money, and that gentleman is running short on a bit of both right now.
Not because he's poor, because if someone is sitting in the back of an E-Class, their pronouns are usually H and I. So it's not the money in the bank that he's worried about.
It's because he's late for the biggest meeting of his life. And that's where I come in.
The meeting starts in an hour, and since it's across town through traffic, I'm not going to get to use much of the E-Class's 204 horsepower to get there. All I can do is keep driving.
But first, coffee. Because when you're in an E-Class, the world can, actually the world will wait for you.
And the world has waited for this new, even longer long wheelbase E-Class. It's got acres of space in the back, a reclining backrest, extendable thigh support, and window blinds everywhere. No, really, I mean everywhere.
As I'm sure the gentleman is finding out right about now, the E-Class once again raises the bar for rear seat comfort this side of a crore. Space is one thing, but this is space that feels special in every sense. And that, coupled with the pin drop silence, means that the clock might be ticking, but not in here.
So while the rest of the traffic scrambles to get ahead, the E-Class just glides. No rush, no fuss. It's comfortable, the ride is soft thanks to the adaptive dampers, and the 18-inch rims might be small for this big car, but they add yet another layer of cushioning to the experience.
And that matters because for some people, when they arrive isn't really as important as how they arrive.
Because the success of a task or a meeting isn't what happens in the boardroom, it's the preparation behind it. It's the quiet moments, the planning, the focus, and the E-Class, it helps shape that, no matter where you're sitting.
Because Mercedes has given more than just a thought to those that drive themselves. The doors, for example, require just a suggestion to shut on their own. The Burmester 4D surround sound system has exciters in the front seats, so you can truly feel the music from up here. And there's even a selfie camera, so this can be your very own meeting room.
And of course, when the deal is sealed, the checks are signed and the contracts are closed, you realize that in the choked up, sped through clockwork schedules of corporate and business life, a car like this feels like a pause in the inevitable rush of time.